Ladies and gents, welcome to Penguin Nothing. It's not a true nothing map where it's nothing but penguins. We do have some other things. And I'm pretty sure we've done it before because it definitely seems familiar. But yeah, as you can see, how many penguins is it? We've got 2,288 penguins on this map. Enough to make my PC lag. I apologize. We've got 8 players, obviously. They're going to have to fight their way through these penguins that have 16 attack and also have 4 armor. And they also attack buildings. So here we are. Penguin is just biting the house. And I've never had my... Whoa! They're destroying the house! I was going to make a joke about how I've never had my house bitten by penguins before, but I don't think that'd be very fun. No, it's not fun. Rip to your house. And rip to your ville as well. Oh, geez. Okay, well, this is really awkward. Well, I did tell the players, good luck, and if you sign up for this, it might be painful. So I bear no responsibility for how good or bad these players' moods are after playing this game. Let me try and introduce the players, shall we? Like, oh, wait, hold on. New strategy. Okay, so when you kill them, I was told that you can eat them. And this guy, I've made videos on this Black Forest guy. He's actually 2K. So he's really talented. And, oh, that's a strat. Oh, the penguins are so strong, though. Well, let's see. I don't know if you can kill it with a town center and still eat it. What a scam. What a scam. Okay. Kill it. All right, go ahead. Eat that 100 food. I dare you. Yeah, because that's worth it. Okay, let me get my introductions in, shall we? This is ridiculous. All right, in the gray, we have Black Forest. Again, he's 2K. And he's a talented player. And he's good with wacky strats, too. So I imagine this could be good. He's playing as the Malay. In the purple, we have Spock here. I guess they all started with berries underneath their TC. That could be decent. Let's put up the deaths here so you could keep track. In the yellow, we have Funkyton playing as the Sicilians. In the blue, we've got Ice Cream Lover, who said, I quote, I regret getting selected for this. After I told people, make sure if you enter that you know what you're getting yourself into. There were 100 plus people who entered, blue got in, and then was probably like, oh God, what have I done? In the teal, we have Genghis Khan. Some people are Genghis Khan, some people are Genghis Khan. He can't. And he cannot seem to lure the penguins in at the moment. In the red, we've got Guapo, who I think was in the one of my 10 times or 20 times tech uploads. And he really struggled. A lot of people were rooting for him to hit Feudal Age. It was a fun video. So my regular viewers will remember that. And for some reason, he keeps getting picked for these games that are really difficult. He's playing as the Magyars. Wait! So Magyars, as a bonus, they do... How much food is on these berries? Oh, the berries have 5,000 food. Okay, that explains it. But Magyars, they one-shot things like wolves and lions and whatnot in the game. So I'm wondering if that applies here for the penguins? Has he lost any vills? It says he has. And then anyways, last but not least, we have Bronislaw, who is complaining about the penguins. And again, there's just penguins everywhere. So, yeah. There is gold. There is stone. And then to get trees, this is actually your wood line. It's not really a wood line, but it's a pile of wood. There is 100,000 wood on the pile of wood. So if you could clear this out, you could stay here on wood forever, which is kind of nice. But it's a King of the Hill game. So you have to get to the monument. And this is a really cool looking monument. I want to climb this someday. Just make a mad dash up those stairs. I'm pretty sure they probably would not allow people to do that. Also, this, you may judge me a little bit, but these kind of look like Cheerios. Looks like cereal. That was my first thought. So they should, maybe fix that next time. All right, what strategies do we have being used here? The problem is the town centers don't really do enough damage to kill the penguins instantly. And then their line of sight is so little that they'll easily just return back to their starting spot. But if you know, it's good to be able to get food from them. I'm just not sure if you should risk getting food from them when you have a bush that brings you 5,000 food. Orange says, I gotta go soon, so we'll try to kamikaze someone, winky face. Orange says that to our benefit. So he's got somewhere to be. It's a Friday night, and he's gonna go somewhere else instead of hanging out with us. What a loser. No, I'm kidding. That's cool. Have fun. But, all right, so you're going to try and make someone else's life even more difficult than it already is. I don't know if you could achieve making it more complicated than it already is for these players. I want to see, what did Green try? Oh, no! Green made a mad dash towards the middle. I hope Orange doesn't attack Green. Okay, but, like... what were you expecting to happen? Like, the first couple times you run out there with one Vil, it dies to a penguin. So, you know, what part of your critical thinking skills tells you, I'm pretty sure we can just send more Vils this time? That was not the brightest move for Green. I mean, I guess everything's dark out there, so you're thinking maybe if you get beyond the penguins, you know, no one has ever been beyond the penguins, and there's these tales of what life is like beyond the penguins, but I don't know. Maybe he thought he could get one Vil to the middle and start the countdown? But that's not on the top 10 of highlights from Bronislaw in community games. He says it's not worth it to go out with your villagers. Really? Okay, fascinating. So we do have Feudal Age on the way. Here's what I think would be the best strat. I think archers. Because you want a ranged unit. You do not want a 16 attack unit to be up against your 10 attack knight. It doesn't make any sense. So, you know, just try and hit and run them with archers. I could also see players adding towers. You know, like, I don't think it's the best investment, but there is stone, so you could maybe add towers and then just have, like, something to shoot the penguins with. Now, initially, the host had this set up on shared exploration, which means you would share vision with your allies. But I, in my infinite wisdom and infinite evilness, I had him remove that. Because if one player figured out how to deal with the penguins easily in Dark Age or Feudal, I didn't want that knowledge shared to everyone. I kind of want them to each experience different things for our entertainment. Again, does that make me a bad person? Maybe it does. But I feel like that makes it more fun. Just because I've seen games where it's like, oh, one person develops the meta, and then everyone does that. It's like, well, great. They could always talk to each other. Like, nothing's stopping them from talking to each other. So, Vil count right now, what are we looking at? 31 for Gray. So I think Gray is the favorite. How much wood do these straggler trees have? Oh, it's a bush, actually. It looked like a tile of... Well, first it was a tree, and then when I saw what it looked like, I thought it was a... I thought it was a tile of gold. So yeah, honestly, you don't really need to leave your TC all that much. You have the food underneath the TC, you have the gold, you have the wood. And I guess that is something the players aren't realizing. They're not realizing that that bush right there is 10k wood. Because that's just not normal. How many kills do the penguins have thus far? The penguins have... I'm trying to do math. I think it's 27 kills. And blue sets everyone to neutral. I'm just realizing now that it is diplomacy. There you go, penguin. Die, penguin. I should make it clear. There were no penguins harmed in the making of this video. Did the tower technique. Let's go. Let's go, Nocturne Soul. And, oh, Scout's making a run for it. Okay, off to explore. Here he goes. Oh, dude, this should be a scenario. You know how there's the quick wall scenario? There should be like the scout through penguin scenario. Someone make it. It doesn't have to be with penguins. It's trying to, like, you have so many units and you have to keep them alive for as long as possible or something. Malay do advance faster to the next stage. Gray has more villagers than anyone else last I checked. It seems like the resources are probably getting close to what you need. 800 food, 200 gold. It's there. Gray's on the way to Castle Age. So is Funkyton, though. The penguin squeaking is getting a little bit old. Oh, archers. Here we go. So, I mean, he's got no upgrades. But, I think once you have double the archers and then an upgrade or two, you start to one-shot these. And the fact that they seem to really focus on the buildings is actually quite nice. They don't even go after the units. Building houses do have more HP starting in Feudal Age 2, so. And it was 2,300 penguins. Now, if we really wanted to make... Oh! I like how Gray's blacksmith is going down and he can't do anything about it. If we really wanted to make their lives difficult, we would have maybe had a pure penguin nothing map where there was no wood underneath the TC, no gold, and then they'd have to fight their way out there, but that might be impossible. And Green says, I hate penguins. So you can't blame the penguins for defending their land. All right, Green? But yeah, it's going to be a real comeback fight here for Green. But he did show us what not to do, which is always important to have in a game. And poor Blue is in Dark Age. And is... Oh, man, this penguin is out-microing him hard. He said, I feel like a noob. Leave a comment in the YouTube comments on this video if you feel like you'd be like Blue here. You're just getting outplayed by one penguin. But, I mean, he's seeing other people in Castle Age. So I'm sure that's not a great feeling. Crossbows with +2 attacks should do 3 or 4 damage a shot. Pretty easy to handle then. Yeah. But I think it's just getting there that becomes the biggest task and the biggest test for these guys, which has been a struggle so far. Yes. Eventually you could fish. But, I mean, that would be difficult. And probably not the direction they're going to go. Let's see. Crossbowmen. We only have literally a crossbowman, not crossbowmen. But that is the play for Gray, who needs a house right now. All right. Wow, University almost went down. But now, yeah, now you're good. And now you can really start to breathe. So Yellow and Gray seem to be the top two. And some people have gone for the tower approach. I'm curious, was this a knight that went down? I think it might have been. I think melee units are rough. I think it's got to be ranged units here. Oh, we have a town center! Funkyton's looking to boom. Hey, I mean, that's a lot of sheep underneath the TC, basically. That's actually really good. Look at all the food he has available here. Might even be worth milling. It'd be especially good if you were Britons, because they do have a sheep bonus. I would have done what Green did. Get to mid is probably worth it. Maybe 3 or 4 scouts. Yeah. Yeah, I could see getting to middle early being worth it. I don't think sacrificing your villagers would have necessarily been worth it. But they don't have the vision that we have here. Which is obvious, right? But sometimes it's easy to forget that. Because I'm always showing all visible. I'm not showing the darkness. Alright, so... Crossbows v pikemen. Or penguin. Penguin pikeman. It's all the same. Potato, potato. Pikeman, penguado. I guess what would suck is they don't automatically attack... Your units don't automatically attack the penguins. So, you have to manually click them. And poor Blue is dropping a tower here to survive. And Blue also put Yellow on neutral, which is not going to make Yellow feel happy. You probably should just ally. But Blue's, you know, trying to figure out a way to survive here. Probably didn't even know Yellow had the TC until the tower was completed. And I feel really bad for Ice Cream Lover. I hope he gets a big bowl of ice cream after this, whatever his favorite flavor is. Because I feel this is rough. I'm such a bad person. What is wrong with me? I actually feel so bad. We've got a castle for Nocturne Soul now. So that'll shoot a lot of penguins. Gray still going with the crossbowman approach. Nice. Your units do auto-attack the penguins? Really? It doesn't seem like it to me. If so, they should automatically fire against that one. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, I've never played this, right? And you gave me some info earlier, so yeah, maybe you're right. So Yellow's really paving his way through the middle then. And this will turn into a regular King of the Hill game. Oh, that's a good suggestion. Doing this with exploding villagers would be nice. Because at least if your villager died, it would blow up a penguin. Do penguins really squeak like this? Oh my god, Red's gone full tower approach. Full tower approach. But now that he's got a market, he can see what everyone else is doing. Maybe should think about the archers. The towers taking quite a bit of time here. And there's villagers inside of those towers at the moment. It doesn't track the kills on penguins as kills, right? I think it does, actually. Because he has 46 kills. He didn't kill 46 of something else. Huh? Oh, no, it did. Okay. Yeah, I just had looked at the number, not realizing he didn't get another kill there. Ooh, that's kind of fun. The stats could look really insane then. Again, Funkyton. Funking it up here. He's played the best. Seems to really be dealing with these wacky settings quite nicely here. So already, he's one of the favorites. And we will have a countdown shortly. And bam! Let's go. Not bad. Penguin mopping up some crossbows now. All right, so Sicilians can be pretty interesting here. They're a good economic civilization. Usually you don't want to be eating penguins, or I guess sheep or turkeys. You probably want to work your way towards farms more than anything. Wait! Are you... The penguins reset the monument countdown! Back to Gaia! Wait, what? The penguins have taken over. Kill all the penguins fast, or this game is never gonna end. Since when can animals take the monument? It's not like it switches the countdown. I think it just wipes it clean. Oh, okay. I don't know if they realized that either. Oh, there goes Teal. All right, so Teal's made it to the middle. Okay, can take the monument, and then the penguin takes it back? What? Also, it started at 5:44, so I think it starts where it left off. It's so buggy. But okay, there we go. We actually have a countdown now. Wait! So penguins freeze the time, it seems. I'm really curious how it works. Like, okay, so let's use an example. Let's say it's below 100 years. Typically what happens is, if it switches colors, so switches players. So, like, Teal has it at 50 years, his units die, and Red goes in there. It switches to Red, and then Red has a 100-year countdown, okay? But let's say Teal goes in, all right, loses his scouts to a penguin at 50 years, and then he gets it back. Does he get it back at 50 years, or does he get it back at 100? I don't have an answer. I also, you have to imagine that the penguins would probably be all gone from the middle by then, which is good for us, because otherwise this game will legitimately never end. But, yeah, I don't know. What the... Oh, this is the guy who said he has somewhere to be. Okay, so Nocturne Soul is attacking the TC from Black Forest with his villagers. And then I guess he is going to go do cool kid stuff. And he will no longer be participating in this penguin nothing game. That's definitely his wife saying, we've got to go. We're already late, right? 100%. Like, he wanted to build up a cooler army, but he's like, I gotta make something happen soon here. And then he just leaves. He didn't even say goodbye. He just left. Oh yeah, he's getting yelled at. Getting yelled at by someone. His friends are blowing up his phone. Dude, you're late to everything, Jeff. It's a very Jeff thing to be late. Would you guys agree? Also, Imperial Age? For Gray? Dang. Okay. Probably wrong on all those predictions. Oh, God. This is not going to be good for Ice Cream Lover. Oh, man. This is... Oh, man. This is... I mean, you've got the right idea. You're just moving towards too many penguins. Well, Orange GG, by the way. I mean, honestly, he was probably going to die really badly anyways to Gray, so... I think, unfortunately, Purple might be in that boat. Because Purple is struggling to advance outwards right now due to the penguins. And Teal has done a really good job. Yellow could also be doing similar things to Blue, and Yellow currently is not choosing to. Which, you know, I consider to be the nice guy move. But you don't have to be nice, guys. It's a Diplo game, but you don't have to ally people. Yeah, it's true. Ice Cream Lover isn't farming. Why invest wood? Why would you waste your wood, though, on farms when you can just eat free penguins? They're free. Duh. Haven't you thought about this? Yeah, farming would be the way. Obviously. Let's look at the stats again here. Look at the KD. Wow. Blue is 28 deaths. Which, not all villagers, we know that. Some of them have been archers. Come on, Ice Cream Lover, you got this. Kill it, 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 kill it. I feel really bad. I feel bad feelings when I look at Blue's base. I'm responsible for this. This is on me. Which player do you think was the host of this game, guys? One of these players was the host, but his chat name was different. I would guess Funkyton. Because he seems to know what's up. He did tell me, like, there's some different resources. And, because he had played it before. He was actually the one who suggested it. He knows about the different resources. And he said going archers was good. Which I did pass along with a comment to some of these players before they started. Here goes the knight and the scout from Bronislaw, and he is gonna be able to weave through. Can he make it to the monument? Go, 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 go. Oh, God. Oh, this is tricky now. Up, 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 up. He's made it. But Teal's already here, so... But he could bring the penguins towards Teal, which would be next level. He tried. Okay. Well, Yellow's building up a castle towards the monument. There's Green. Okay, Green, what you'd have to do is you'd have to sacrifice your scout. Because you have to attack this, make him engage here, so then he would care about the units next to him. Blue says, I hate penguins now, which is, I mean, going directly on the YouTube thumbnail. Thank you very much, that Ice Cream Lover. I feel really bad for you, dude. I feel really bad. But also, at this point, you could see that for food, you could maybe farm. You look and see what the others are doing. You're on the archers, though, I believe. Penguins still not getting one-shotted. These are some freaking tough penguins, man. I feel like poor Blue... He could battle the penguins for the next hour, and the penguins might win. Even without the monument. Green's not having the best times either. Green's at 26 villagers, which is one more than Blue. But that's going to change pretty quickly here. Still curious on if Magyar villagers one-shot these penguins. I should have kept an eye on this. How many deaths does Red have? 10 deaths. I feel like maybe he's gotten some kills then. Because he doesn't have a lot of army. I don't know. I'll try and keep you guys updated. Imp about to be in for 2 more players. Teal and then yellow. Teal and yellow are very close together, though, so hopefully they don't butt heads too early. And, ooh, a monk next to the crossbows is actually a really smart move here from green. Heal those bad boys up. I also don't think monks will get aggroed. I don't think they'll be attacked by penguins. Eco count, military count looking really good for yellow. As gray is coming to the shoreline to dock. Do fishing ships get attacked by penguins? He is Malay, so, you know, even just fish traps would be a pretty solid investment. Because Malay fish traps have tons of food on them. What happened to Orange? He had somewhere to be. Apparently. So he did what he could. Probably didn't expect to get into the game. He probably was like, of course I get into the game when I have somewhere to be. Tried to make his mark. Do us imp guys want to be bullies? Is this yellow? Well, I mean, there's a bit of time left until the monument really matters. So it is... You could realistically see these guys turn it into a 1v1v1 and just kill everybody else. But you can have alliances here, so it might be best for you to send some resources to prop up some of the other players. There's a transport ship. Why a transport ship, I wonder? Because green is going to declare war on teal. Because he made it to the middle! Let's go! It's like, why did he do that? He did that because he wants a piece of the middle. And we have a castle going up for yellow and a castle going up for teal at the same time, who are currently allied. And teal takes it back. Alright, so interesting development. It is a Byzantine castle, so tons of HP. However, Sicilian castles build faster. Still curious on if the penguins would completely, like, reset certain aspects of this. Yeah, I don't know if we have any mods around right now, but... Don't click the link, chat. Bots are out. I saw the penguins, and they said, this is the spot for me. Castle will go up for teal. That's a nightmare for yellow, and now they're fighting each other. And yellow said, never mind, it's war. Them be fighting words there, yellow. And against Byzantines? With hoardings, too? Oh, good luck taking out this castle. This castle's going to have as much HP as these two castles have combined. 8,000 HP. I'm slightly exaggerating. I like how purple's just chilling here, making his own. Guys, can I play? Alright, so gray transported to make another dock here. Oh, and his docks with Malay, they're harbors now, and they're actually shooting the penguins. That's pretty fun. Building up a lot of castles right now, gray. Teal actually has the greater eco, but you might end up losing this strong castle because there's so many trebs from yellow. How's red doing? That seems to be doing all right. Penguins still squeaking. And we started with 2,300 penguins. Can I check the penguin number? Penguin count. I can't click them. Oh, 1,600 now. Nice job. Really depopulating the earth of penguins. I like it. Don't clip that out of context and send that to David Attenborough, because he'll be like, unfortunately, we have streamers who feel as though penguins are not important to our environment. I do, David. I do. Wait, what's happening here? Blue says, don't attack me, okay? And Grace is okay. Yellow says, I won't for tribute. I demand 2 turkeys. David, he doesn't have turkeys anymore. He only has penguins. Don't ask for tribute from poor ice cream lover. I would hope blue would respond and say, I can only offer you 2 penguins. 300 years remaining. Purple actually has control of the middle right now, guys, which is pretty wild. And he is not attacking gray. He is allied with gray. I think it was the right decision to make this diplomacy, because if it wasn't diplomacy, blue would be dead, purple would be dead. Like, all these guys would have just killed each other off. I didn't want them to have to fight the penguins and also each other if they didn't want to in the early stages. We've learned that penguins are very strong. We've learned that penguins are hard to kill. We have learned that penguins can take control of the monument, but I don't think the penguins will be able to take over. Because they stick to their zone. They stick to their spot. And they're slowly getting killed by these archers. Blue is so far okay. Blue's on the way to Castlake. Freaking hype. Let's go. And the fight between yellow and teal continues. And the fight seems to be a fight that yellow is winning. Cataphracts are really strong, but you do need castles to produce out of them. And the weakness of Cataphracts is heavy range units. Just because they lack some pierce armor. They're still high HP, still high attack. They're not awful against archers, but a lot of archers can be difficult for them to stop. Also, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of gold, and Elite Cataphract really pricey, right? So, you know, actually, there is gold, but he can't take it without being attacked by penguins. So he actually went towards the middle and didn't free up different gold spots, which is pretty interesting. Seems like over here, that gold could be taken pretty easily by yellow if he wished to. I guess there's no dead penguin in the game, so it just turns into a turkey. I've never seen a dead penguin, though. Maybe they look exactly like a turkey. Maybe they just morph into it. You can't tell me that doesn't happen. Some guy's like, oh, yeah, actually, I it's a long story, but I saw a dead penguin once. Someone report that guy. This one light cap's the real MVP. Look at this. Look at this raid. I don't know what's happening here, but yellow's losing his economy to 2 units right now. He's down to 44. Oh, that's military. Okay, he's down to 82 eco, which is behind teal. Gray's still number 1. Gray's still not really fighting a lot. And oh, karambits versus penguins. That's interesting. And green, you are going to be in trouble. At 250 years, gray is clearing out all the space. And you... I mean, he set himself behind really early with the villager sacrifice towards the middle. It was always going to be tough to recover, especially when we have really strong players in the game. And it's a tricky one. Like, what does gray gain from leaving green in this game? I'm not sure he would actually gain that much. He actually gains a lot from killing him and taking his gold. Yellow says, he must have realized the raids were happening. He says, raiding eco is illegal. And green is just, he's telling gray to get out, which I don't think gray will ever do. He's got the elite karambits. He's got arbalest. He's got trebs. And yeah, green, you are unfortunately in trouble. Whoa, look at Spock, though. Spock is killing it out of nowhere. That's a big army. You don't see arbalest from Mongols every day. They do get arbalest. They do get fairly decent upgrades on those arbalests. It's not the worst civ to go arbalest on. Or with. Green has to decide on if he wants to be defeated by penguin or by human here. I think I would choose penguin. Finish this game how you started. Being embarrassed by a tiny squeaking water dude. Oh, he's gonna hop in the transport ship. Let's go. He's not finished. Oh, you gotta be careful. Penguins attack transport ships. Today I learned. These penguins do anyways. Alright, so purple and teal kind of been chipping away at yellow together. How's blue doing? Blue's doing okay! Ice cream lover, killing it. He's really expanded. I'm really proud of him. I feel like a proud father. It's good to see him have success. Yellow wants peace, but, I mean, I don't know. Gray seems happy to take peace. It feels like Gray is going to build up and just stomp everyone. Look at how many castles he has. He hasn't had any big conflicts. Green is having a galley. Green has had to add a galley to slowly kill off penguins so these villagers can go somewhere. Oh, it's going to take so long. Hey, he upgraded it. Nice. Okay. He means business now. Purple is the countdown at 198 years. He is not stopping the attack on yellow. Teal happy to maybe recover a little bit. Get to breathe a bit here. And Guapo has now been turned on next. And I don't know what more to say beyond the fact that it's King of the Hill. And, you know, Gray hasn't been that rude to many people. It just makes sense that he would have to build up. It is a war game after all. What people like to see is a competitive fight. I'm not sure this will be seen as a competitive fight. As beautiful and as majestic as the Magyar Hussars are, the Karambits and the Arbs, they do the job here. It pretty much always, if you have like meat shield in front, solid range units behind, that's going to be better than just one type of unit. And Gray's ready to go. And Yellow's saying Perp is killing him. So maybe Purple's going to be next. I think Gray's just going to make pretty quick work with Red. And then move along. Let's get a green update. I almost don't want to watch anything else for the next couple minutes. Are you guys okay with that? Green might not win this game, but green was so important to people's entertainment factor in this game. Every game needs a player like this. Oh, God. I mean, I'd ask where he's going, but I don't think he knows. A penguin raid on the wood line here. All right. The penguins kind of blend in with the gray villagers. All right. We've got 3 villagers and a dream. And it will take so much time to actually kill these penguins. Red is going to be defeated soon. And Red will not be able to escape on the high seas. I think he will just be defeated. And Purple, I don't know exactly what he's talking about, but Yellow's saying he can't trust him. Especially because he's a Mongol. And Gray says, I'll deal with him. Woo! If the Mongols had the resources, and I'll check their stockpile now, no one really has a high gold count. But if the Mongols had the resources to go Mangudai too, Mangudai should shred them away. Oh, he's free! He's free! I don't know what he does here, but he is out. And standing on ice right now. Red. The only thing keeping him alive is this stable. And maybe he made a run for it and I missed it. But yeah, Red just only in this game by building. Can't produce anything right now. Maybe tried to make a TC over here somewhere. And that got dealt with. Army count's pretty insane for Purple and Gray, the 2 top players in this game with 130 years remaining. But Gray is now making a move against all these castles in the middle. And how are you supposed to stop 180 military? Karambits take up half a population space, so you have to keep that in mind. But, like, that's a good thing about Karambits. Like, that's why you can mass so many of them. They're a great unit. 40 HP, 8+4 attack, so 12 attack. And you can make 2 for the pop of 1. Not bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is rough for green. Okay, so they're splitting up, guys. They're splitting up. He's left his brothers behind. His brothers are being attacked. The dock is going down. That penguin's ready to... Wait, the penguin's doing it from the other island. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where this guy's going, but it's dangerous, dangerous journey, and the others were told to wait. He's like, I will go get help, and I will return with an army of 5,000 arbalests that will fight for my father's honor. But yeah, I don't know where he's going. Anyways, in the middle though, Karambitos attacking Arbs and Skirms. I think Karambits on their own should do quite well, mainly because there's a lot of Skirms in the mix. I'm seeing 10 Arbs and 50 Skirms. And Skirms don't do that much damage against units like a Karambit. And so it's very possible that this game ends with Gray taking the victory and it does not flip back and forth. I think he's more than set up for it. He's in a ridiculous position. He's going to have 200 Karambits, maybe more. And you need one unit in the middle, one unit here at all times. Wait, where did the transport ship go? No, wait. Wait, what happened? Okay, so here he was. He's trying to explore the other areas. Okay, he's checking over here. He doesn't have a transport for these guys. Here he goes. He's making his move. And, well, he drowned. All right, well, that's not the type of storylines I like to bring to you guys. I like to bring a little bit more positive things, but that, unfortunately, is reality of life. And Penguin, nothing. Ice Cream Lover, he's hoping that he doesn't get attacked. He is being attacked. And Yellow and Teal are going to attack him because I think they feel threatened. And maybe just need space. And Purple's going to continue to get swamped here by Gray. Remember, he had a good castle time, had a good imp time, played to the archers. It seems like the play. Good player overall, mechanically, etc. Green building a palisade wall there. I'll keep you updated on green. I know that's important to everybody. So I will keep you updated. And blue just like finally got going from the whole penguin fiasco and is now being attacked by others. It's a sad sight, but there's nothing you can really do. Yellow's in a rough spot. Everyone actually is in a rough spot, except for maybe Teal went up against Gray. If we don't team up against Gray, I think we lose, says Red. Wait, Red's booming! Red is a TC over here. Whoa. Well, good job from Red to try and contribute. I mean, you can only contribute with his words. But he's helping. Some people don't chat or help. Green says I'm out of the game. Yeah, but keep trying, because I'm really enjoying the updates on you. Come on, you can do it. Yellow's asking for resources that others probably won't have. I will say Cataphract Skirm is a composition I love against Karambit. And, well, I guess it's mainly Karambit, but Karambit Arbalest is what I was expecting to see. Dude, this is insane. Karambit warriors are nuts. I think competitively, we should be seeing Karambits more from the pros, since the Malay were given the free armor upgrades on their infantry per age. I don't know why, but pros seem to underrate the Karambits. I think what it is players always play towards fast archer timings, which doesn't have a ton of economy behind it. And players are really hesitant to play in towards economy with Malay. But I think Karambits can... Cost effectively, they could kill a lot of pretty crazy units. Like, I think cost effectively, they might beat Paladin. I don't know. There's the Navy for green. Still scouting around, trying to see the world. I mean, I would want to see more of the world before I die. To a penguin. Good micro. Wouldn't it be something if he died, like, right over top of that shipwreck? Just perfect. Well, I think for Elite Karambit, all the attack upgrades, you actually need a decent amount of eco. You know, you can't have a small economy for it. Not seeing the Cataphract numbers from Teal that he might need. 44 years to go. Karambit may be the ideal unit if you only need one unit in the middle to control the monument at a time. You got 250 to play around with. You can make some mistakes. And Gray going to turn on Teal now. And Teal asking Yellow for a truce. But might be a little bit too late with 36 years remaining. Very difficult game to play. Gray's had so much gold and stone control. And that's also a big reason you want to take out people in King of the Hill, take their resources, and then you don't have anyone coming from this direction hitting you. Which happened to teal and yellow. They ran into each other. Karambits are definitely dying here, but there's always one. Now, I learned recently that Trebs don't count as a unit holding the middle. So that's something to remember. These Trebs don't count. I was shocked and surprised once I realized that. Hussars, Katas, doing their thing. I feel like the Cataphracts and Hussars are doing a good job, but there's just always more Karambits, and we have 19 years remaining. It's not like the Cataphracts aren't destroying. I think are they one-shotting these? I think they might be one-shotting these. There's more Karambits being brought in over here. Yellow, take them the other way. I'm not sure Gray knows about that. I'm gonna keep checking. Oh, it's only unpacked Trebs that don't count? Okay, that's what it was. It's unlikely because of Gray's reinforcements, but we might have a reset here. 7 years. He has unpacked the Trebs. So it's worth pointing that out. He's getting dangerously close to being pushed away from the middle. 4 years. It looks to me like he just repositioned his units in close to that monument. Got a fear that he's going to lose it. And okay, he's just got enough. And Gray's going to end up taking this game. Well, the real point of this game, obviously, was to see if the players could deal with the Penguins. And I'd say they learned some ways to do it and ways not to do it. 900 Penguins. 900 Penguins, exactly, left remaining at the end. So I guess 1,500 Penguins were killed. And Capture Age at least tracked the stats on that. So that padded their stats quite a bit here. Res collected. We've got Genghis Khan actually ahead with res collected, which is a bit of a surprise. Not in gold collected, but I think for him, he had to take a lot of fights. And sometimes you'll see it where two players are really, really strong. Or let's say this, there's 3 strong players in this game, right? Well, I think you could argue 4. But for a while, it looked like it was just going to be gray, teal, and yellow. And teal and yellow were canceling each other out because they were both so good. And both wasting a lot of resources on each other. And losing a lot of castles against each other. And then Gray, he was up against YOLO, I've got something to do boy over here in Nocturne Soul. And so that was, I mean, a gift of space and security and all that stuff. So he was able to take the resources and just be in a better spot when the time was right. I don't think Gray was banking a lot. Gray really went all in there, guys. Like, he had very little wood, food, gold remaining. And I mean, all of his castles were queued, but he probably only had 20 more Karambits in queue from those castles. So this would have actually been it for him. Military count did go down below 100. So I didn't actually realize how difficult and how close it was for him near the end, because it felt so inevitable, but I don't know if it really would have been, as he was still taking some losses there. KD, 1,000 units killed by Gray. I think he killed a lot of Penguins. He killed probably more Penguins than anyone. He made a lot of progress with the Penguins. Purple, teal, and yellow, over 500 kills. Ice Cream Lover, positive KD. You love to see it. I like it. Well played. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for Guapo. I also feel bad for Green. But Bronislaw, I feel slightly less bad for you because you did decide to send 12 villagers into the Penguins after you saw the initial villagers getting slaughtered by Penguins. So I'm not really sure what you were expecting, but between that and that obviously being quite poor, and then also the transport ship fiasco, I really enjoyed it. And every game needs a little bit of something special, a little bit of something fancy. So yeah, this was Penguin Nothing. It is a map that is part of the, I think it's called the Zetnews map pack. If you guys ever want to put yourself through this for whatever freaking reason, because I know I never want to play this. And I swear we did this map in the past, but I guess it never hit YouTube or something. I don't know, but it was good fun to watch. Thank you to the players for putting themselves through this for the sake of the community. People really appreciate you for that.